Hello there, my name is Caliope. I am an alter in the illuminated system. We are a DID system that works to dispel stigma surrounding the dissociative identity disorder and other trauma-related disorders. We ourselves are survivors of REMCOA and TBMC as well as CSA, and therefore our views on this channel come from that lens. I am a protector in the system and a memory keeper. This video today is going to be a meet me video in that I will briefly introduce myself, let you know what I do in the system, and give you some insight into my role. As stated before, my name is Caliope. I have created an image along with the others that we will put right there. That is how I perceive myself internally. Externally, we understand we are not the same, and that is perfectly acceptable. I have been around in the system for about as long as Marcus has, so if Marcus was the first to form, I would say I'm the second. My role within the system is very administrative. I am one of the protectors and the memory keeper. I live inside of the library in the mansion. The easiest way to break down my role is I file, organize, and compile. I file, organize, and catalog the memories that both Data and Richter work together to give me. Data takes the raw format of the memory, gives it to Richter, who formats it and compiles it into a book for me to take and put into the library. There is a adult/restricted sort of section. I hesitate to use the phrase restricted section due to Harry Potter, but it is restricted and it is a section in the library, so there aren't exactly other words in English that I can use to describe its function. The memories contained in that section are restricted, such that they are dangerous to certain parts that aren't aware of them yet. I know everything. I remember everything, but that's it. There is no emotional attachment to the memories that I have, that I hold, that I keep, because my job is to maintain those memories in general for the system. Recall is not my job. Recall as in if Leanne were the one who was out front, she would be able to remember everything. That is not the case because there are certain things that she is not allowed to know. The same with Renee, the same with other members of the system. Generally speaking, I believe I would be called a gatekeeper in a way, but purely from a memory aspect. If you aren't ready to face the memory that you want to check out, quote, quote, I will not let you have the book. I'm not in the business of giving books to random alters and having them wander around with it. That is how turmoil occurs. That is how instability occurs. For a long while, Marcus used to be someone that I trusted. Wrongfully so, but we all learned that lesson, internally and externally. But Marcus used to be someone I would check out books to. And then I learned down the road that Marcus was giving these books to people who weren't ready for them yet. He was making the decision to destabilize in moments where we were actually reaching healing. So he and I no longer are on good terms. He's no longer trusted. And it does hurt the system a bit to think that we did trust one of the alters in the system for over a decade and a half before realizing that was not safe and not a good idea. All of that to say, we have stopped trusting him. We're starting to rely on each other instead of just one part, and that has been immeasurably helpful to the healing. Tristan kicked me out to the front 2 or 3 days ago, give or take, because the original goal was for me to film a video, which I'm going to film after this one, regarding system responsibility. However, when the system decides to lock people at the front, often it means that that person is ready for some form of physical, emotional, actual real-life healing, meaning the present won't hurt them anymore, and our brain overlord primary functioner feels that we are ready to face whatever that is. Because Tristan has taken over gatekeeping roles, he has become the one designated to keeping us out or letting us in. And when I tell you this man just slowly waved while shutting the door in my face, I was offended. But I'm not hurt. I understand why he did it. It's been a good couple of days out. I don't fully understand the level of stress that the hosts have regarding a lot of the family triggers. However, I do see that them not remembering certain things may lead that to be more complicated for them. I also understand that them remembering those things could destabilize them. So that is something I am unsure about. I'm still learning things that I like in the outside world. This has actually been the first time that I've been out for longer than a few hours. So I'm starting to heal by living, as we say. I'm starting to live a little bit outside of the system headspace and do things. I find our daughter to be adorable and precocious. I find some of the crafting things we do to be wonderful. Our tea thing makes us very happy. My husband makes us very happy. So this being out for an extended period of time has been good for me. Also felt it was a good time to film a Meet Me because of that. Prior to me being out for this long, I think most of the system would have referred to me as being a bit cold or aloof, and I won't say that's wrong because I still feel that way sometimes. However, it does come from defensiveness as opposed to actual inability to feel. So this being out the last couple of days has been enlightening in the sense that maybe we don't need to be so stern. Maybe I don't need to be so controlling about things in general in the system. So good things are coming from that. We are more than our function in the system. And these last couple of days have taught me that yes, as an alter, you are created by the brain to do a certain task, but it doesn't hurt to live and explore life a little bit too. At the end of the day, we know that it's Renee's path, because that's the body name, and it's Renee and Leanne who kind of run everything. But getting a chance to see the life that they experience gives me a perspective that I can go in now and grant them when I go back inside to be like, hey, look, I'm suspecting that a lot of your stress comes from trauma, so maybe we need to work through that. And now I can identify the things that they need to know without hurting them with things that they don't. So this has been good for me to be out. I don't really know what else to say. I think that's it for this Meet Me. So I'll probably be editing these because I've been out for so long at this point. I don't think Dresden's letting me back in until a certain time marker has been met. So I'll probably be editing this. But it was nice to sort of share a little bit of us with you, or an aspect of ourselves with you. If you have DID or a family member or friend with DID, or a therapist or doctor of someone with DID and want to know more about the disorder from the view of a patient who's living it, go ahead and subscribe, like, share the video, all of that good stuff. There are other videos that are more educational than this one. This one is very much a lighthearted one. But everyone's allowed to express themselves, and that includes me. So I appreciate having this opportunity to meet all of you and to say hello. I hope you have a good day. I hope you know that you are safe and that you are loved here. Your story is safe with us. Your pain is safe with us. You do not need to worry with us. We hope you will be well. We hope that life treats you well, and if it hasn't right now, we hope it treats you better soon. All our love, all our well wishes.